I love seeing little reminders of Southeast Asia.
Stop.
This is amazing. The best song ever.
And we danced all night.
Yeah, we spent like ages ago.
Oh, so they're not friends?
They are friends.
Okay.
They're friends, they just make that group.
And I was like, okay, he was like, why don't you come either drop me off and pick me up from dinner on Monday?
Oh my
I was
god.
like, I don't want to meet your mum in like a fleeting.
Yeah, in a pub.
Says, you hear those banjos ringing, and the folks are singing.
That month I touched myself every night in my narrow bed and came thinking of you, knowing all the while that I was planting the seeds of a fresh disaster. The disaster did not come then, but it did come later. Though 6 days smoothly run, the 7th will bring blue devils or done. The most I can say is that this time I learned my lesson. I stopped hoping. Perhaps in time I will also stop missing you. That the future is unknowable is, for some, God's mean of suturing us in, or to, the present moment. For others it is a mark of malevolence, a sure sign that our entire existence here is best understood as a sort of joke or a mistake. For me it is neither. It is simply the way that it is. Whether this accident be a happy or unhappy one is probably more of a matter of mood than anything else. The difficulty is that our moods do not believe in each other. One can wander about the landscape looking for clues, amassing evidence, but even the highest pile never seems to decide the case. One thing they don't tell you about the blues when you got 'em, you keep on falling, 'cause there ain't no bottom, sings Emily Harris. And she may be right. Perhaps it would help to be told that there is no bottom, save, as they say, wherever and whenever you stop digging. You have to stand there, spade in hand, cold whiskey sweat beading on your brow, eyes misshapen and wild, and some sorry-ass gravedigger grown bone-tired of the trade. You have to stand there in the dirty rot you dug, alone in the darkness, in all its pulsing quiet, surrounded by the scandal of corpses. Do not be overly troubled by this fact. 9 days out of 10, wrote Merleau-Ponty of Cézanne. All he saw around him was the wretchedness of his empirical life and its unsuccessful attempts. the debris of an unknown celebration. In any case, I am no longer counting the days. I want you to know, if you ever read this, there was a time when I would have rather have had you by my side than any one of these words. I would rather have had you by my side than all the blue in the world. But now you're talking as if love were a consolation. Simone Weil warned otherwise. Love is not consolation, she wrote. It is light. Alright then, let me try to rephrase. When I was alive, I aimed to be a student, not of longing, but of light.
My bent cigarette.
Your bent cigarette.
It's bent.
Spent.
It's bent.
Spent all my money.
Why is it bent?
Who bent it? Who did this?
Bent. I am bent.
Be shorter than it is. We agree to change our relationship to time twice a year. Some people, like myself, forget when these changes are coming. We fall out of sync with the crowd for a moment. Some people, like myself, know that the things that separate us are all.
Still wish there was something you could do or say. Do try to make me change my mind and say we never did too much talking anyway. So don't think twice. It's all.
Chicken, pigs in blankets, gravy, Yorkshire baby, sweet potato, cornbread, roast potatoes, asparagus, cranberry sauce, pie, cornbread, jalapeno, biscuits,
Cornbread.
aim,
Did you say cornbread?
cornbread, jalapeno,
There's your
biscuits, and
gravy.
there's a chance you might not get it.
Yeah.
Why? So like that's not interesting enough.
No, like they open their books for a limited time and then they pick the ones that they're interested in.
Okay.
Or like we'll pay more money.
Yeah. Bit fascist, what do you think?
Me?
Yeah, smoking a cigarette. This is a typical fascist. No, what's the design of?
It's of nothing. It's like they're gonna freehand it.
Using you just to tell them like, hey, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So obviously they're gonna say no.
No, that's what they do.
That's what they
What?
like doing. People like doing.
You just say, oh, I'm gonna, hey.
I say the shape I want it in.
But within that context, they tend to learn to their local language. Ma, Kikuyu, Luo, they learn Chaga, and they...
Will we forget?
That's on the tippy toes, right?
you as often as I'd like you to. But when you do, definitely is looking for you. And
Something is the most of original women.
I'm YouTube videoing. Oh, it's so good. I've been on the YouTube video grind.
Are you making a little Edinburgh collection?
Yeah. Just like of recent times, of recent life, of good conversations I've been having,
so
and
good.
like sweet moments and good walks and good life and all that stuff. Like it's just like just goodness.
Do you know?
Like,
I was in
so
the
much
Penance
of it.
today,
Yeah.
and I would love to go with you sometime soon.
To what?
Penance. I was in the Penance all day today. We left at like 10 and we're back to like 7.
Should we do like a little Penance trip? Like a swim or something?
It was fucking freezing. Whenever I say like freezing, I mean like 3 degrees. In the air.
Oh my god, that is the like slowest thing I've ever.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be chilly, but like. I love your eyes. Thank you. Hello. Like chipping off, but I was just like, I need scribble on my face.
It's so good.
I once again find myself in summer hall, just sitting. I've been having a very slow morning today. We had a big night out yesterday. I went to Glasgow to see Shushu, and then went to Bongos with all my friends and some people we picked up along the way. And I think it's one of the nicest nights I've had in a long time, just like nights out. Like, I felt like the energy and the love and the passion for dancing and music was just there, and it's just like, it felt right and it felt beautiful, and everyone was like so excitable, and we were all dancing together, and it was beautiful, and the music just felt right. Like, it all just felt right, you know? And I haven't had that in a long time, let alone waking up the day afterwards, a night out, and not feeling terrible, and that's a first for me. And here I am, feeling motivated to go study, sitting in summer hall, but the cafe is full, so I've got to find somewhere else to go. But it's a beautiful day, and that's kind of all that matters, and I feel beautiful and I feel okay, and that's such a nice feeling, and I think it is because of how recharging it was to dance and just like let go and move in all the ways that I needed to. And I've just been feeling so grateful for that recently, for being able to express myself how I want to without any judgment, met only with love and an acceptance and passion. I had this wonderful conversation with a girl who came up to us at the Bongo smoking area last night, and I was initially quite hesitant because she didn't seem like the type of person I would get along with. She was quite a, typical girl. But we got talking and she complimented my makeup, and I started talking about how fun it is to do makeup and how fun it is to do graphic makeup and how nice of a form of self-expression it is. and she seemed to really appreciate it, and as we kept talking you could see her kind of light up, and you could see this passion for art and music come out, and all it takes is just some questions, some prodding, some passion from your own self to get that out of people, and I think that is so beautiful. And I doubt she was expecting to have that conversation with me, and she said that she loved my passion and the way that I approach things and how I talk about things, and it felt like I felt seen in that moment. And I'd known this girl for maybe 5 minutes, and we're completely different people and come from different walks of life, and it's so nice to have been able to be seen in that one conversation, and it just makes me appreciate that even more, like being seen on the daily more, because I'm seen by the people around me. I'm seen by Helen, by Rose, by Ewan, by Juno, by Solo, by all these beautiful people around me, and they know me, and to know that people know you in the way that you want to be known is so comforting. And I've never had that. I've never had just complete security in knowing that I'm loved, and it's such a fresh feeling, and it's such a beautiful feeling. And I feel like the time that I've been spending with people recently has been so intentional, and it's been so good, and it's been bringing me good, and it's been recharging, and I feel like I've been getting to know the people around me better, even though they've been in my life for so long now. Like, it's only been a year that I've known these people, really, but like, they know me so well, and that's insane to me. That's insane how like familiar and close someone can become in such a short amount of time. And I see that especially with Helen, and how we've been interacting, and going over to her house and like doing nothing and talking about everything. It's felt so good and felt so wonderful, and I'm just like so grateful for that, and it's been driving me to get up every morning, and I love that. I love having that security and knowing that that love is everywhere and it's there for me, and for the first time I feel like I truly deserve it, even though that should have never been like put into question. I've always deserved it. I've always, like, it's always been here for me, and I've come upon it, and it's like, it's just so nice. It's so nice. It feels like I know myself better through other people knowing me, and I know them better, and it's just like, it's beautiful, and I'm quite happy.
It's just like
This is amazing.
tiny and screamy and good vibes, and got fibre in it.
It's so awesome.
I would love some. I also love that you can just cut it in, like that's so fun for me.
Before Lupa said it sounds like Gollum's girlfriend.
I haven't heard her in a while.
What, Lupa?
No, Gollum.
Oh.
His girlfriend.
What do you mean? This one?
Yes.
I need to restart. What's it? Wanna tell a secret?
Currently wearing a face mask, feeling like I can't move my face. I feel like I've got Botox. I've been in a slump all day, and Ewan got me to go lie depressed in his room while he did some sewing, which was nice. And we've just done face masks, which is fun. Sometimes when you are feeling terrible, you kind of need to do something silly even though you can't move your face. Looking at the time. Stop kicking.
Oh, that's really cold.
I wonder why. Oh, that's pretty slushy. There's always a crow that lands here, and I think it's the same one, and I'm going to try and befriend it, because like it always perches up here and then it comes on my windowsill. So I think like, can crows come? Can crows come?
Have you ever heard of a cloaca?
Yes, the dinosaur.
No, all birds have it.
All
Also.
birds, yeah. But I watched a video, a guy explaining how dinosaurs like did that. And like had sex and stuff. And I was like, should I? Is it weird to be watching
Did
this?
you know that
No.
snakes have 2 penises?
All of them.
Yeah, they're called hemipenes.
Did the name for a penis change if you cross the hemisphere? You can't get a hemipene on the equator.
No, it would be like one that you sew on.
Why one that you sew on?
It's a hem.
Oh.
Your heart is all to me.
Oh.
Always be.
So good!
This is a good shade of blue.
Oh, a good shade of blue. Real. You're welcome.
And welcome on board this LNER Azuma to London King's Cross.
Anna's Island. Oh, Anna's Island, yeah. My uncle was there and he hunted a lamb from a hunting match. Yeah.
No, say something that's not a walking. Hey.
They're gonna fucking train go by. They're gonna no. You're not looking at a train go by.
Half east.